Hello folks and welcome back to my Detroit Become Human Let's Play series here on the channel. This is part 2. If you haven't already watched part 1, I would certainly recommend you go back and watch that before watching this video. Of all the games we've ever played here on the channel, this is probably the most story-driven game of all of them. You'll want to know what's happened to get us to this point and watch them through in order. That's my recommendation. Obviously, I mean, if you're watching, don't feel that you have to leave. You can hang around and watch this one first if you want. You're just not going to get as much out of the story. So, let's hit resume. We're picking up exactly where we ended off at the end of the last episode, which is the start of a new scene, a new mission. I don't really know what the terminology is in-game. All I know is there's a bus stop on screen. I haven't done anything else with it yet. So, let's get into it. Birds tweeting away. Controllers rumbling. Is this going to be the guy who bought paint in the last episode? I think it is. I think this is the guy who we went to the paint shop with. Maybe. And he's carrying the paint. So I guess we're bringing the paint home. It's fine. So this guy's called Marcus. I don't know if we knew that before. Right, feedback from the first episode was very much in the vein of, Kev, you need to do more of the exploring stuff. So we're going to do as much exploration as makes sense. I still maintain that in that first episode, where we had the choice between saving the kid or not, then we were right to save the kid rather than mess around exploring. Can we have a look in the mirror? Which button's L1 on a PlayStation controller? There you go. So that's what I look like. Looks like we can put down the thing. Is that our mission? We've deposited the paint. Is that it now? Retrieve or no? Take care of Carl. Who the heck's Carl? Let's go. In fact, I'm heading upstairs and I've said I'm going to do it and I haven't done it. Let's just look at what else is down here. So is this the bird that was making noise before? We can let the bird out of the cage. Oh, help if I press the right thumbstick. I feel like we probably shouldn't let him out of the cage, but it's giving me the option to turn on. Oh my word, this is a mechanical bird. That is amazing. Why wouldn't there be mechanical birds in a world where I'm an android as well? Why not have android birds? That is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm glad we explored now. Right, now we're going to head upstairs and look for Carl. Carl! Carl! Where are you? How do we adjust the camera lens angle thing? There we go. That is some epic carpet we've got on these stairs. Carl, where you at? What is this on the wall? Some weird decoration in 2038. That is a dinosaur. I mean, this is like what you get in the Natural History Museum. That's some impressive stuff. So I guess we're going through this doorway to find where Carl is hanging out. Is it a doorway? Okay, maybe not. I think it was actually a window with curtains over it. So where's Carl? Oh, there's a giraffe. There's an actual giraffe. Giraffes are the best animals there is. And now there is one. This makes me happy. Well, I'm upstairs and there's no sign of this Carl fella. Is that the door? Is that a door right there? Did we walk past a door right at the start of this? Goodness me, Kev. Come on now. Draw curtains. Okay, I shall. Oh, there's Carl. Is that really enough to wake you?
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Right, so I've got to give him his medication, which I guess is hovering here on the bedside table. Are we injecting this into him?
Please, Carl.
No.
Ha!
Carl. Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my
one.
Humans are
Blammo.
such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going.
Transfer your consciousness into one of these robots.
Okay.
That's what I'd be doing.
I'll take you to the bathroom now.
Am I carrying him? Have I got some kind of superhuman android strength? Oh, hold on. Why is it making... So I have to keep holding them down to make it through the door correctly. Some of the controls in this game are very clunky. I think I probably will get used to them, but they have their clunky moments. So that's Carl having a tinkle. And then we have to do the patting our head, rubbing our stomach thing again to bring him back to his bed. Is he going to the bed, or are we putting him in his wheelchair? If this is the bed, we've come the long way round. There we go. Sorted. Right. I feel like I need to just have a little look. See if there's anything in here I should be poking or prodding. No.
Anything special on the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
Didn't we come upstairs to get up here?
Yet. We'll see about that later.
How do we get him down
What
the
else?
stairs?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
That's what the thing was before. It was a chair. It was a stair lift.
Any news
Now
from
I
New
understand.
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother.
Is that how stair lifts work? That can't be how they work now, surely, because that was awesome. So where's the dining room? I guess through these big doors. I love the automatic doors.
I'm starving.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Is this the dining table, or is this just a big table? We think this is the dining table. How did I get his breakfast ready? I wasn't here. I was getting paint. Anything to look at? Nope. So, breakfast. Have we got a little android assistant? Even though I'm the android assistant. This is the breakfast. Tell me that's... I mean, that's cold. I have been at the shops. I've been on the bus. That's just sat there. That is going to be cold breakfast if I made that before I went out. And if I didn't, who's making it? If that was a little chalkboard mug as well, I've got one of those. And it's awesome. So, here's your breakfast, Carl. There you go. It's very elaborate. Ta-da!
Thank you.
How is it still hot?
Television.
I need to know how that breakfast is still hot. And why he's got such a tiny portion.
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
What am I supposed to do? I'm a robot.
The American ambassador again informed an emergency meeting of the UN that the United States would not accept this annexation.
I should have just shut down and charged for a minute.
Several American destroyers are reported to be headed for the Barents.
Yay, books.
Douglas Cromwell, chairman of
Oh, I could read a book, could I? Is that what you're telling me?
that we have never been so close to a third world.
Shakespeare. Oh, I mean, none of that really appeals. What else have we got? Let's see what other activities there are that we could do. Oh, I could play the piano. What was the third choice? See what's going on over by this giraffe. Spinning this, is that something for me to do? Because I'd rather do this than read or play the piano. Was that the third option? No. Is this the third option? Ah, play chess. I am all over that. I'm going to play chess. Against nobody. That's not chess. Okay, we'll play some chess.
Television off.
So does that mean he's finished his breakfast if he's turned the TV off? Let's play high-speed chess against myself. Oh no, I've set the board up. Okay.
Fancy game of chess?
I do.
Sure, yeah.
Speed chess.
Speed chess it is.
What is speed chess? I'm glad I'm not actually having to play. I didn't choose whether... I think I'm just going to draw with him. Probably shouldn't beat him.
That is a very odd draw.
I'm going to tell the truth.
Well, I know that you don't like to lose, but you don't like it when I let you win either. A draw feels like an honorable compromise, no?
Does he like that
I
or
won't
not?
be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are
I am a robot.
and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be.
I like
Let's go to the
Carl.
studio.
Carl's much better than that fella from the last episode. And because I haven't said it yet on this video, I'd just like to point out, goodness me, how spectacular does this game look. There's a studio through here. What sort of studio is it? What does this guy do? Oh, I want those curtains. Oh, he's an artist. That's why he wanted... When we were looking at the paint shop before, I thought it was like paint for decorating his... like painting his fence or something. Now I understand why the paint was such a small box.
Let's see where we left off.
It's all become clear
Remove
to
the
me.
sheet.
That took me 4 days to work out. And the game had to really spell it out to me. I'm ashamed of myself. Right, so we're doing a bit of cleaning. Yeah, the paints I bought. Yeah, look at this. Some proper stacking stuff up. What can we do now? I mean, I'm not really one to clean. Anyone who watches my vlog will know this is the most cleaning I've done all year. And it's 2 videos in a row in this series that I'm cleaning stuff. Even though I don't do that in real life. Anna would kill me if she walked in on this now and saw that I was playing a cleaning simulator. Right, what next? What's this over here? Is there something else we can clean? Splendid. That's it. So I need an android. This guy is so helpful. And there was something over here for us to clean up as well. Somewhere. Paint. There we go. It's good to see that 20 years in the future we're still just using jam jars for paintbrushes. This satisfies me a little bit. So we were just looking at his art and then it stopped. Okay. Oh. What's he going to have us doing now? I mean, he's not spent long painting, has he? Doesn't look any different to how it did before we started.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
It's glorious. I better like it.
Yes, there is something about it. Something I can't quite define. I guess I like it.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
Grumpy old Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent.
I don't want to paint.
Give it a try.
This could
Try
get
painting
messy.
something.
Paint? But would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try.
But surely an android's just going to do it photorealistic. Or maybe not. Where do you put... don't you put your thumb through the little thing on that? Find a subject to paint. What do I want to paint? Paint Carl's painting, but do a better job of it than him. I'm going to paint the desk. Oh, I've got to use the little twiddly thing again. It's so gimmicky, but I'm not angry about it yet. I just don't see why it's necessary, why we can't just be using the thumbsticks to do this. Is it going to be a photograph of the desk? There we go.
That is a perfect copy of reality. The painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
This is perhaps why I can't
Carl,
paint.
I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas.
What am I going to do with it now? Or is it a different canvas?
Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Or was he going to make me paint something from my imagination?
Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
I feel like this would break me. I don't know what I don't know what identity would look like. I'm interested. Now the little twiddly thing again. I don't know how significant those choices would have been just then either. Perhaps I should have given that a little bit more thought rather than just randomly clicking them. Why is it not working now? I want to see the finished painting. Come on, Marcus, what have you got for me?
Oh my God.
I don't understand art. That just looked like a bad picture of his face. Who's this fella?
Hey, Dad.
Ah, okay.
Leo. I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
Leo seems like he's
You
up to no
alright?
good.
You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Leo,
Okay.
it's always the same with you.
What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes, you know?
You look like you smoked it, Leo.
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
He doesn't seem
Sorry.
very pleasant.
The answer's no.
What? Why?
You tell him,
You know
Carl.
why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's
Don't
what's
start
got
on me,
that I got?
Leo.
Smarter, more obedient, not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough.
Language.
Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad.
Well, he's an angry boy, isn't
You
he?
never loved me.
Thought he was going to mess up the tidying I did just then. I was going to riot. Where did all the dog barking come from? Was that there all along? Or did that start because Leo can communicate with animals? Right, here we go. Flowchart time. This is what it's all about. I've missed loads. How did I miss so much stuff? I can't remember how to zoom. Zoom. I want to... And then have a look over here on the flowchart to see what I've missed. Or is it? Are these? Oh, these are just options. Okay, so it's not stuff I've completely missed. This is obviously the branching storyline stuff. So I missed 2 things there. I activated the birds, but missed 2 things. I served breakfast, but apparently there was something else I could have done there. I chose to play chess, which locked out the other 2 storylines. I chose to draw. It all brings me back to the same place. We go to the studio. I copied the desk, which has no impact on anything. However, it looks like there was branching options from Android's humanity and identity, but they all end up in the same place. I don't think we've impacted the end at any point here so far. What's world stats? Oh, so this allows me to compare to everybody else in the world. This is interesting. So 75% of people found the birds. I don't feel special anymore. Only 25% of people played chess. And of those of us who did, most of us chose to draw. Just. The desk was the second most commonly copied thing. For people who painted from the heart. No, we all paint from the heart. So most people chose identity. Oh, I've picked the most common options. Ugh, I feel dirty. Don't pick common options, Kev. Goodness me. Right, where are we moving on to now? Jimmy's Bar. Who are we? Is this still Marcus, or are we going back to Kara, or is this somebody else? Is this the guy who died at the start? No androids allowed. Perhaps I'm not an android. I look like an android. Oh, I'm asking for trouble going in here. Find Lieutenant Larson. Look around using the right stick. Come on, where are you? Right, so we're analysing him, so it's not him. So I'm going to have to walk around a bit as well to get the faces. You have to aim really accurately. So it's not him. Can we check this guy out? There he is. Come on now, Hank.
What's your problem?
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you.
Charming.
Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Never mind.
Hank doesn't like me.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Alright. Oh, spill his drink. I like it.
I think we can go now.
You little prick. I don't know what's stopping me from knocking you out.
Your sense of duty, Lieutenant, and the cost of repairs if you damage me. For your information, I'm worth a small fortune.
Wonders of technology. They could even program assholes these days.
I like
go.
that. That was awesome.
Duty calls.
Little smile as well. That was brilliant. Where are we going? Or was that it? No? Right, we're off somewhere. Nice angry music. Oh, don't I get to drive the car?
You wait here.
Nah, I'm coming.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here, so you shut the fuck up and you wait
This
here.
isn't a very pleasant man. Ha! That's amazing. How do I get out? Okay.
Josh Douglas from Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
So are we following him so that he knows we're following him, or a secret following?
They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me.
Hey, he's letting me come.
What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
We'll see.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't going to show.
Yeah, that was the plan until this asshole found me.
So, got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body.
Come on, Hank, get a move on.
Jesus, that smell. It was even worse before we opened the windows.
There's
The
stuff over
victim's
here.
name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner.
Red ice.
Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, stayed easy. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here.
No. Oh.
There's a
Android,
kitchen
so.
knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Why am I tasting it? So that's the guy who was
Nope.
killed.
The
Just
landlord
his
said
blood
the
on
front
there.
door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up.
More stuff
The killer must have gone out the
over
back
here.
way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some
What have
air.
we got here?
Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
So look in the cupboard. What have we got in the cupboard? Why are we shutting it again? I didn't look at anything in there. The camera angle can get so clunky. Ah, right, we've got another room. I was wondering where the rest of our clues were going to be. More dried blood. Okay. What have we got over here? Fingerprints. Splendid. Yeah, signs of a struggle. I'm a good policeman. Bat. Oh, we have fingerprints, everybody. But again, you have to aim so accurately. It's so clunky. Did I not do that properly? Alright, and there was more up here. Which is blood again, I think. Oh no, a dent. Oh, reconstruct. What happens here? I don't really... Oh, okay. So we get to have a look. Let's analyse what that is. Deviant took a knife. So deviant is the phrase we were using for androids, wasn't it? So the deviant android took a knife. Did he? So it looks like the guy was attacking his android, and the android took a knife and stabbed him to defend himself. So it is the android who's killed him. Deviant was attacked. Emotional shock. Do androids have emotional shock? Oh, that's like proper attacking. And then he took the knife. and then slashed his throat. And then he fell down. Okay. So we pretty much know what happens now. Why does Hank need to be here? Let's have a look what's over here. I guess we now have to convince Hank, the android hater, that it was self-defense. Oh dear. Right, let's read the book then. Yes, the android is spying on you. Oh, I'm not going to sit and read the whole thing. I'm not here for reading. Don't know what we're looking at out that window. No, I don't want to pick you up again. Oh, the controls! Give me a mouse. Just let me do point and click. That's all I want. Right, it really wants me to read this, so let's read both then. So, do we have to read the other article as well? On my family-friendly YouTube channel. And let's read everything on the other one as well. Magic. So now it's all red. Can we look at something else? What have we got over here?
This letter is perfect.
More dried blood.
It's way too neat. No human writes like this.
Is that Hank talking
Chris,
about something?
is this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so.
What are they talking about?
We're taking samples for analysis.
Oh, on the wall.
Red
Oh, there's the victim. Oh, wow, I'm actually a terrible policeman. I didn't even notice this guy. Wow, he's deceased. Good work, android. Oh, I didn't even read what that said. 5'7", 286 pounds, died at 11:30. He'd been taking drugs. And there's a stab wound, I guess. Oh, multiple stab wounds, wowzers. 28 stab wounds. Deceased more than 19 days ago. Where are we going with the rest of this? Where's the other? Oh, on the cheek. That's where the first impact was, I think. What we saw in that reconstruction. Come on, let me pick that. Well, I've looked at all of the clues, but it thinks I haven't. Which one do you still want me to look at? So we've got the moustache, which I think I did. Let me do the last one. Or is there something more? His hand, okay. And there's his fingerprints. Oh, we can reconstruct again. Good, good. So let's get you up, little fella. So, you're slipping in something. Is this part of the same incident? So that's where you were stabbed. But were you stabbed by the android? So, the struggle was in the kitchen, and it's come into here. This is after he's slashed his throat, I think. Okay, so we can turn the camera around. That's handy. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, they came from the kitchen. We already knew that. And then they came in here. And this is where he stabs him there. And he crawls off. But he stabs him 27 more times. Which I guess all happens over here. Yep, there they are. Yikes.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
Yikes. There's the writing they were talking about. I am alive. Ooh. So it was the android. What do I have to do now to talk to them? Right, there's still one piece of evidence we've not looked at. Where is it? I need to look at the final piece of evidence. But I can't see any. Let's just check the kitchen one more time. Because this will be the crucial bit that I've missed. So, from what I can gather, we've got an android who's become sentient and has decided he's going to kill his owner after getting attacked because he's a drug addict. Seems to be the gist of it. There we go, footprints. Would have been fairly important. So,
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
So
there are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
Gonna say, footprints
This
from an
type
hour
of soil
ago.
would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Yeah. Right, now we can talk to Matey. So I think we've done all of the clues now. And he's teleported back into here. So now we can talk to him.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh,
Yeah, I have.
Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
In the kitchen.
in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what
This is
exactly
like a memory
happened
test
here?
now.
I think the victim attacked the android
With the bat.
with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
We got anything more? The android.
The android stabbed the victim.
Yeah.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to
The living room.
the living room.
Oh, all that stabbing.
And he tried to get away from the android. Alright, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim
With the knife.
with the knife.
Why are we getting so exaggerated about that? We
Your
know
theory's
that.
not totally ridiculous. But it doesn't tell us where the android went.
He went out the front door.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, Hank's tense, is he? How do we know he lost the therium? We haven't seen any of that. Oh, but there's some on the floor. Get out of the way. Come on, Mr. CSI, shift. It was over here somewhere, wasn't it? Can I get... Do we follow that trail? I mean, I can see it right there, but it's not letting me analyse it. Do I have to pick up the trail from this end? Oh, hold on. It goes down here. Yes, here we go. Here we go, everybody. A ladder was used. What for? He's in the attic! Ho 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 ho! Right, should I be trying other stuff first? Let's just see what's behind this shower curtain, if that's what we're looking at. What have we got here? A religious offering. From the android. This is getting curiouser and curiouser. I'm not going up there yet. Because there was something else. There was other stuff in here for us to look at. I don't want to take the chair yet. No.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
Going in the attic.
Check something.
Yeah, let's get up in the attic then. Why not?
Gonna check something.
How do I change the camera angle? I don't even remember where that corridor is now because the controls and camera angle are so awful. Is this where the attic was? Yeah. I don't feel like I should be going up here without first telling them what I'm doing. This seems like a massive mistake. There he is then. Again, let Hank know at this point. What are you thinking? I mean, we can see his shadow. We can see the blood leads to him. Go get Hank, for goodness sake. Why are we creeping? Oh, that scared me. But there was all that blue blood around here. Loads of it. He's obviously been hanging out up here. He must still be up here. And I don't know why Hank's not questioning why I've gone up here and I'm creeping around. Well, there's another shape that's probably not going to be him. Because it's going to be the last one we get to. If I know games the way I think I know games. Oh, it actually was him. Kev knows nothing about games. There he was. But he's run away. How far can you possibly run in an attic, for goodness sake? That's it. Sneak through. My attic is much smaller than this. I feel like I've been shortchanged on my attic. Could use a little more light in here. There he is.
I was just defending myself.
No.
He was gonna kill me.
You didn't have to stab him 28 times.
Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
Alright, Hank, how you doing?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, I didn't even get the choice.
Oh, shit.
I was expecting to have a decision to make.
Ben, get your asses in here now! Come on!
It was weird that I didn't get a decision to make at the end there. There must be a reason it's not letting me have that decision. So I only 75% completed that. What did I miss out on? Let's have a little skip through the flowchart. So, we got all this stuff right. Any of those options would have been fine. I want to have a look at the world stats. Only 12% of people spilt the drink. Well, rascals. Almost everybody got almost everything. The one thing I haven't got is I haven't analysed the knife. So there's a whole chain there that leads through... Is that leading through to different choices? So it looks like there's a chain of events that presumably leads to me not finding the deviant. If found deviant is there and there's another end of the flowchart just here, I guess that's the people who didn't find him. So 96% of people found him. So there's a secret 4% route that, I don't know, do we let him escape or do we just not find him inexplicably? that is an interesting one. I'm so going to have to replay this game, aren't I, when I'm done. We are going to leave it there on today's episode, though. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for your normal daily Football Manager content. And, of course, the rest of... what is this game called? Detroit. The rest of the Detroit series. Good work, Kev. Thank you very much for watching.